See, I've just hit the go live. We should be live. And I don't know, there's a few people here, but we're here to talk about G.I. Joes and all the reveals from the Hasbro Fan Fest, not Fun Fest. It was
was
fun,
a
I
fun
suppose.
fest.
It was fun. But anyway, I would like to welcome JoeFan82 as a guest. Whoa, dude. I just got I'm hearing myself in my ear. Wait,
I
pausing
don't
for a minute.
hear
How do I turn that
echo.
off?
Hmm.
Oh. Hang on just a second. I know what's going
Sounds
on.
good to me.
You're going to laugh in a minute. There we go. Let's stop my YouTube page from playing it.
Oh, there you go. That'll do.
We're back. That was great. Yeah, I was like, I hear myself in my own ear. What's going on? And so, anyway, back to what I was saying. Welcome, JoeFan82, to the live stream to have some reactions or discuss all that was revealed with the, what would you call it? The kid 6-inch line and the collector 6-inch line or something?
I think that's appropriate. Yeah, it was a nice surprise seeing actual classified figures. I did a video, was it yesterday? From that Yahoo article that came out. I don't know if you saw that. And
right.
That didn't mention anything about official classified series figures. So I was not scared, but I thought that those figures were going to be it. We weren't going to see actual classified figures. So it's nice to see, full-fledged classified series figures.
Yeah. What was it, 5 of them? Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we had 5 of them. And that was kind of nice because that's probably the classified numbers that we don't have. There's like that gap in numbers. And so it's probably those ones right there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So let me just pull this up here. This is probably one of the things that everybody is interested in right there. What do you think?
I'm a huge Night Creeper fan, and I wish that this was in the classified series.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this looks great. It's just got that reduced articulation and not as detailed as the classified stuff.
I'm curious to know what's removable if we can pop the heads off and put it maybe on a classified body.
That's a good question. I hadn't thought of that.
I don't know, like an Arctic Storm Shadow or something, and swap it out, or maybe okay, let's make it easier to get a Red Ninja if that's easier to get. But yeah, wouldn't that be kind of cool if you could swap out those heads?
I don't know. I have a feeling that it might, because of the way these are constructed, that it might just be a totally different. It might not be on a ball joint at all. And it's just, it just turns left and right, and it plugs in or something.
That's a good point. It might just be a left and right thing, and not all over. Well, that would stink.
Yeah. I mean, I get it from the business side of it that they're trying to appeal to the parents and the adults that want to get something for their kids at a cheaper price point. But I feel like if they're going to do that, they should have made a 1/18 scale line versus having a lower quality 6-inch. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, so these must be what the Power Rangers that I see in the bubbles, and was it Marvel? I think Marvel has some superheroes in some bubbles, don't they?
I don't remember Marvel. I know, yeah, Power Rangers for Beast Morphers has that. And now that you say that, it does remind me of those. And the designs are okay. It's just a lower quality, I think, than what you would find at the classified. What do you think about these designs? These are for what we're going to see in the movie. What do you think about these?
I mean, I like the classified designs for the movie better. But real quick before I answer that fully, you were talking
Yeah.
about making them look, cheaper quality. The one thing, this picture really jumped out at me as it looks really plastic. Like this it looks very plastic-y. We haven't had that really with the classified. It actually looks, the paint apps and everything they do to it, make it look good. But this one just really looks
It
like,
looks more like a toy than like
yeah,
trying to make something look real.
yeah, toy, definitely.
Right.
That's and especially with that little red thing here on top where you can hook him on and he spins around. I mean, that does look fun, but I mean,
that's what so as an adult collector, that does not appeal to me at all.
oh,
But if my kid loves it, sure, great.
I'm cheap for entertainment. Hey, I'll just sit there probably for 30 minutes before I get bored, and I'll just like, hey, what's this do? But anyway, you're asking me, what was it about the designs?
Yeah.
Based off the movie.
Yeah.
It's really tough to know because like this Snake Eyes right here, I wonder if he's actually in the movie this way. What was it, Tech something? Like a Tech Snake Eyes? Or if this is going to be like one of those lines where they'll just, like, I don't know, Batman movies in the past were like Arctic Batman and, Swamp Batman and whatever. If we're just going to get a bunch of these.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
I have a feeling we're not going to see this in the movie at all. This one.
I could be surprised. I don't know. And is Night Creeper in the movie? I hadn't heard.
I had not heard that either. So when they showed that, I was pretty surprised, and I'm still not sold that we're actually going to see that in the movie. It would be nice. I thought for sure we were going to have Red Ninjas in the movie, which there is that, but I didn't think they were going to look like this. I thought they were going to look more traditional because this looks a lot like the classified.
It does.
Series figure we already got.
Well, we saw a while ago. There was the leaked Storm Shadow, art that had like the tattoo on his left arm, and he looked classified from what a lot of people said, and so that looks a lot different than the movie version from the figure. But anyway, I kind of jumped sideways. This one, I've heard people mention that it looks like the Arctic Storm Shadow, kind of. Like
I guess like that armor on the front does kind of.
Yeah, and I didn't look at it real close, but
I'm kind of looking over at my Arctic Storm Shadow, and it does that Arashikage symbol. Looks like it's in.
That's true. It's up here.
Place.
Yeah. That's true. So, I don't know. I mean, because some of these look just a little bit different. Like the Scarlet figure looks different than the classified movie Scarlet. A little bit. Even the Baroness, I think, because this one looks like she's got longer hair.
Right. Yeah, the hair is completely different.
And did we see... This one's got sunglasses.
That hair looks like... I don't know if that's completely different hair or if that hair is the same mold from the classified version we saw, and it's just been flipped.
The bike one.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell from this one image.
I think it comes over her left eye just a little bit more than the classified. That's what I would say. This
figure looks a lot different than the classified one.
Yeah. Well, I think we've decided this is definitely the $10 kids line, right?
This is $10 kids line.
So you gonna get them? What do you think?
I don't. Well, so my youngest son is into G.I. Joe. For the last month or so, he's gotten into it, and he has access to my classified figures and my modern figures, and he prefers the 1/18 scale modern figures.
Really? The
retro ones? Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's because I have more of those. I don't know. He has all the classified ones that I have. So I don't know if I'm gonna purchase these for him. I'll show them to him, and if he gets excited for it, maybe. But I really don't want to invest in these if he's already not interested in the classified. I don't think he's going to be interested in in those. For myself, they're not. I would pass on these and probably go with the classified ones.
Yeah, I'll probably pick them up just to see what I can do with them, I suppose. It's interesting. They don't. Let's see. Oh, we'll go with this one. It doesn't seem to have like any articulation here in the chest area.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just some sort of a side-to-side waist, and not even a mobile. It's just straight side to side, like what you were thinking. Maybe the heads are.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looks like. I will say I know probably a lot of people don't like this design. I do like it. I like seeing these kind of weird variants of the figures. So I would actually like to see that in the classified series. Just something
like this tech Snake Eyes.
Yeah, just something different.
Yeah, everyone. I understand where a lot of people are coming from. I want this version of this figure from way back when, and that's cool. So do I. I want them all if we're going to have that opportunity. But I also want some of the ones that maybe never become a figure. Now, what about Bongo or White Clown or even some of the newer ones? Yeah, but that could be a whole new other conversation right there. All right, so then they popped up with this guy. Light Sword Snake Eyes is what I called him. The 12-inch figure. What do you think of this one?
I like the design on this, except for the helmet. He reminds me of the rebooted RoboCop we saw a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
Where he's in like the all black, and this looks like kind of like he's wearing a motorcycle helmet, which I don't really like for Snake Eyes unless he's actually riding a motorcycle. I prefer the visor to be, separate from the rest of what's on his head,
as opposed to like built in line.
Right. But I like this uniform he's got on. That looks good. And it looks like the detail is good on. Like that looks better to me than on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
The visor stands out more.
Yeah, that's the problem when they have them like all one color or all one shade. The details, they kind of get lost.
Right.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, I missed it because, like I said, I had some power outage problems, so I wasn't actually there to view all of it. Did you see it all?
Yes. Well, I missed a little bit at the beginning, but I saw most of it.
Does that sword come off of his hand? Do you know?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
I couldn't remember.
Or they might. I don't remember if they said if it does. They went over this guy really quickly.
They did. It seemed like, because I totally missed it.
I do like I like the detail in the sculpt. They really could have cheaped out on the 12-inch ones. You've seen images for the other like 12-inch ones that had before with like Duke.
Oh, you're talking about the Titan?
The Titan class.
Like 4 points of or 3 points of articulation.
Yeah. Oh, they could have easily gone that route, which would have, not been so good. This one looks a lot better.
He's got articulation here at the elbows and at the shoulders. I can't tell if there's any here at the waist. It almost looks like there might be a break, but I can't tell.
Like there might be.
And I don't think there's anything here at the legs. It doesn't look like it, but it's a dark picture. So, but yeah, they could have definitely gone and those. Oh man, I still haven't found those anywhere. But
I have not seen them either. You know what they should have done was done like an April Fool's and just shown us at the top, images of the dollar store Joe's and say, well, this is our new line for the movie.
You haven't seen anger like if that would happen from the G.I. Joe community. They're bad now. Bring that April Fool's. That's like, how much salt do we put in this wound? No. Just pour it in a whole cup full.
They did. Oh, all right. I'll save that for later.
Oh, okay. All right, so should we move on and we'll take a look at these classified things? So
Sure.
this is in no particular order because, as I mentioned off screen, these are actually going to be saved in alphabetical order. So do we know this character besides from the movie?
This is a brand new character that
Okay.
they created for the movie. So we have never seen her before. And I really like that artwork. I think they
Oh
said
man,
the names of the artists, but I don't remember. And I forget the name of the character.
this is Akiko.
Akiko,
I
right?
think that's how you say it. Akiko.
I think so. And I think, this is my guess, is that she is a potential love interest. There's going to be like a love triangle thing between
Ooh.
Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and her. That's my guess.
Well, that's gonna make some people upset.
It doesn't take much.
I know. You drop a nail and they're mad.
But I think this artwork looks great.
Oh yeah, I'll just say this: a blanket statement. All the artwork for all
Yeah.
of the 5 classified figures. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
amazing! I mean, there's the
think that's-
Baroness artwork right there.
Oh yeah. I know. I stopped watching the comments
Oh yeah,
during this thing.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what it was said, but I imagine there was a lot of disgruntled people about her look here with the short hair, and
yeah.
the uniform is a little bit different.
I read some comments about the short hair.
I think I'm okay with it. Probably because we've already seen a very traditional looking Baroness in the first live action movie. So I'm okay seeing something a little different. That's not to say that she won't show up in a future installment with longer hair.
Yeah, she's got to grow it out, right?
Yeah. So I think it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. And there's gonna be, let's see, these are the small the plastic guys.
Yeah.
I like it. There we go. There's another one.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one?
That artwork is beautiful. I think
It
I
is.
don't remember what the actress looks like in real life, but I'm assuming it looks very similar to the artwork.
This Scarlet is amazing, this figure.
I saw some people commenting that this looks better than the one we've already got.
Well, and I shouldn't be so out about that, but I mean, I've enjoyed every single classified figure so far. I've liked them all. Sure, you can nitpick, ooh, there's blue here. Ooh, it shines here. Ooh, we have gold over here. They all have their own interesting thing. But, when you get to it, this is a really great one. And I'm wondering how many people are going to pop this head off and put it on the other figure. Maybe like the redecoed Scarlet or something.
That's a good point.
It looks good.
Now, I will say it looks like she only comes with that crossbow. One accessory.
Yeah, that would be a big complaint that I have. It seems like most of these figures, actually, I just really screwed things up. Let's back out now. Most of these figures have like so little in the way of accessories, like 1 gun, 2 knife swords, whatever.
Yeah.
This one looks like, well, she's only got 3 things. Yeah.
She's got 3. 3 is better than 1.
1. Oh yeah, here's the light sword right there.
Oh yeah.
Totally out of order. Let's see, where's Storm Shadow? So Storm Shadow.
Oh, I love that. I love that artwork.
And he's got just 2 swords and a backpack and a head.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of skimpy, I think, on the accessory front. I don't know how much it costs to make accessories, but
I think they're trying to. So with the anything released that's tied in with the movie, Hasbro is gonna have to pay a portion of the profits to Paramount.
Really?
So I think they're probably trying to save a few dollars on the production side, to maybe That's what I think anyway.
If that's the case, I could totally understand that. If that's, but yeah,
that's why you saw more accessories in the previous classified figures, because they didn't have to. All the profit is going to them. It's 100% profit to them.
Yeah, all that profit goes to them. You'd think they'd be really kicking this stuff out and making it available, right? I mean,
you think.
Let's print money here. Let's not like just get like a wallet full. Let's get a briefcase full of money. Print this stuff.
I think that's why we saw the redecoed figures, because they knew they would. They're trying to. I think they're, with everything going on. I think they're trying their best to get stuff out.
Yeah, I hope so.
I would think.
So, what do you think of the look of this figure?
It's
white.
Is it white?
Or is it white? Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's true white. I saw some people starting. I think this is where I turned the comments off. I saw some people starting to complain about this one.
Yeah.
And Lenny even said that this is like bone color. So it's not bright white. It's more of a dull.
It's like the version 1 from the 80s after about 20 years. The fade, the white color.
We've pre-yellowed this for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I like the swappable head. That's kind of cool.
I assumed we would be getting. That's the one thing that I thought about when we saw the a couple days ago when we saw the kid line revealed, but we didn't know. I thought, oh, they have to have made likenesses for these actors. That's the whole point of the movie line, and sure enough.
So circling,
I was going to say, I think these are the first alternate heads we've seen for the classified line.
Baroness had the motorcycle helmet.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, we've had nothing alternate. Disappointing, I guess, because that's like what happens in 6-inch figures nowadays.
Yeah.
But you were asking a question, about the movie designs from the other line. Well, this Storm Shadow has a very different look than that kid line Storm Shadow.
That's true. You're right. So, very different.
So, and I missed it because that was my power outage time. That kid line, was that actually based off of the movie, or are those just figures that they're bringing out because the characters are in the movie?
It was my understanding that it was all for the Snake Eyes movie.
Okay. Maybe he has a couple different outfits in the movie. Maybe this is like, I don't know, what is it, like a coat? No, I guess they said it was a gi, not a coat.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like training and the other's armor or something.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's fine. It's not, V1 Storm Shadow. Like I was really expecting we were going to see at least one classic Storm Shadow in somewhere in the movie line, but they didn't show that.
This may be it.
And I actually think the versions of Storm Shadow we saw in Rise of Cobra and Retaliation actually looked more classic inspired.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems to be the most far removed from the Storm Shadow. We know he still looks like Storm Shadow. It's all, white, close to white, I guess.
Identifiable. Like if you held that figure up, you would have a strong inkling of saying, yeah, that's Storm Shadow.
Right. Now, does it bother you that it doesn't seem like there's any either Arashikage or Cobra logos anywhere on him?
Yeah, I didn't see any of that. Yeah,
it doesn't
look on both sides.
It doesn't bother me because I'm assuming he's got that Arashikage tattoo on his forearm. I'm hoping that we see that,
We'll see in the.
I'm thinking that he's not a part of Cobra yet in the movie. That he joins Cobra at the end, like Snake Eyes will join G.I. Joe at the end.
Well, like in the old Marvel comic, there was a time where he was in training outfits, and it didn't have any kind of a logo. There was no Cobra. It was a white outfit, no Cobra sigil, and yeah, you're right. The tattoo is on the arm, and so yeah, this could very easily be a pre-Cobra and all that. figure.
Right. That's what I think.
But then let's jump over here to this guy who can't seem to, he finds a place everywhere for his logos. It seems like they're everywhere on him. Aren't they on both arms? Well, I guess I don't see
I don't
that
know.
on
I
this
couldn't.
one. Well, at
Do you
least
have
in
any of-
the art there, right there. See, in
That's
the art,
beautiful.
the top one, I'll zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, this is a great one. But like right here, you've got his Arashikage. Then down here, wait, maybe that's not. Oh, maybe that's not. That's just like a lighting effect.
It looks like it.
It does look like it, which would mean it's on both arms. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. It's but I don't. And that's on the. Is that on the figure like that?
Well, I didn't save that. I don't see it actually here on the figure.
I don't see it either.
So if I zoom way in,
It doesn't.
I might see something right there.
Oh
but
yeah, maybe
it's difficult. Yeah, I guess I don't really see anything like I thought I did earlier.
He's not covered like the previous classified version has a Rashikage.
That's true.
A lot of places.
Oh man, logoed him up.
The Rashikage clan likes to have keep their trademark copyrighted. They don't want anyone else to use it. They want to know. They're very good at branding.
Yeah. Well, and the Fortnite version has like, I think 3 or 4 Rashikages all over him. I mean, oh, there he goes. Your eyes are shutting. I brought up something. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that now. But we knew that with the actor. Oh, let me unmess this up here real quick. There, now I can flip. With the actor, we'll just pop that up because I snagged a picture of him holding. It looks like we get the unmasked in the box.
Right.
And so, we are kind of already knew that we were going to see his face a lot, but it looks like we might actually get him in his costume, which is kind of cool.
And so, yeah, I think the head sculpt looks great. Just from these pictures, though. I mean, you gotta remember, in an in-hand figure that could be completely different than the just pictures that we see online.
Oh yeah.
But just the pictures, the head sculpt looks great.
It does. It looks a lot like him.
It does.
The technology these days is amazing compared to what we used to get.
But it made me think, so if he's going to be in the movie, in the Snake Eye suit, with his face like that, are we going to see any kind of scene or accident where he becomes disfigured?
Yep. Well, that also goes to the question, why does he wear the mask? Is it a disfigurement or is it something else?
Is it just to
disguise
his identity?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a G.I. Joe superhero now. Yeah. That's how he disguises himself here. I mean, that's kind of like what I feel like they've been kind of trying to do is like maybe do more superhero type stuff with the brand as opposed to the military.
Well, G.I. Joe kind of like superheroes. Take away the superpowers, they all have their own unique look, the code name. Yeah,
it's always kind of been there. I mean, do you remember Law version 2 from it was going to be DEF, but then it got rebranded to Battle Corps.
The light gray.
He was like all blue and light gray on the back, like blue armor in the front.
And he had the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have that one. Yeah.
I used to think like, man, this is like a superhero costume on this dude here. And then they got Muskrat out in that same wave where you could hook the missile launcher on his head. I mean, just like, whoa. That figure, Muskrat got played with a lot, by the way. That was a great figure. I like anyway. But yeah, that's always been there, the sci-fi superhero thing.
And this Snake Eyes has one sword and 2 knives.
He's got the most accessories.
He's got the most, yeah.
Yeah. The sheath. Oh, okay. How about this? They named his sword.
Right. I don't think we've had a named weapon for him before that I can remember.
Let's
I
see.
could be wrong though.
What was that again? It's the
Morning Light.
Yeah, Morning Light. I had to look up my notepad here real quick. My Morning Light. That'll be interesting.
And I wonder if in the movie we'll see it light up like we did on the 12-inch. Like he presses a button and like a light.
That's true. Morning Light right there. Dude, that's awesome. I didn't even think about that. That's great. Yeah, it's gonna be like a lightsaber ninja sword or something. It won't like come out. It'll just ring.
And then he hits a button, and another blade comes out the bottom, and
they were going Darth Maul and stuff, right? That's great. I like that. So overall, though, do you think these are great? Medium?
I wouldn't say great. I'll say pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. To be great, I think they would have needed to add, maybe some more accessories. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. What do you think?
I like them. I mean, I like everything. I can find something to like about most all this stuff. One thing I'm not noticing, well, with Scarlet, she kind of has some sort of like a uniform almost. At least with the armor, and maybe I just don't understand it. She looks like she could be leading into what the future G.I. Joe characters might look like.
Right. She does not have her classic like gold in the middle unitard thing here. She's got a little bit of looks like gold accents.
She's definitely armored.
Yeah. But she's not in an all black accelerator suit, which
from Rise of
nice.
Yeah, those Rise of Cobra outfits. Yeah. We haven't heard any synopsis of this movie at all, have we? We don't really know.
I don't think so.
It'd just be really interesting to see how they weave Scarlet and Baroness into all this.
I remember hearing the actress for Scarlet say that she's not in a lot of the movie. I think she's in like either just the end or like a bookend kind of thing. I think Baroness is going to be in more than Scarlet.
And she's interesting because she's got the Cobra sigil on her.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
a nice big belt buckle, like she just went to the Cobra rodeo or something. I mean, she's got that logo. So Cobra must factor into this somehow. So you got to wonder if we were going to get any other mysterious.
Now that you mentioned that, I think I saw somewhere that there's the Rashikage, and then there's another like rival clan or something, and that Cobra is affiliated with them somehow.
Maybe the Night Creepers.
Maybe. Does that mean that we will see the Night Creeper leader?
Well, that's just the dream that some of us might have. Quite a few of the G.I. Joe community might not like that idea.
I'm sure they won't.
After a bright orange.
I would like to see the Night Creeper leader. Either version, either orange or the purple?
Purple, black, and gold. Yeah. And the purple and gold release version 2. Yeah, dude.
I would like to see him just take that headband, just put it over his eyes, and then he fights Snake Eyes. The guy that can't talk versus the guy that can't see.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out here. Are you ready? Do you know what would make this the perfect movie ever? And that would be if Night Creeper leader came in, fought Snake Eyes as the Pharaoh. Uh-oh. That hit something? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, it's the Deke cartoon.
Oh,
the Rise of the Pharaohs. Okay, Rise of the Pharaohs. He decides he thinks he's Pharaoh, and he puts on the whole Pharaoh helmet and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if he gets knocked on the head or what, but he's like walking around like he's Pharaoh with this Pharaoh get-up helmet and everything.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
That'd be a deep cut. That would be, even for G.I. Joe fans, that's a deep cut.
I know way too much about G.I. Joe. I'll just say this. I know way too much about this stuff.
But only if they get the original voice actor to play
Revenge of the Pharaohs. Yeah. Yeah, that's the unmade sequel that will never see the light of day. Sorry, that was kind of sidetracked right there. But
No,
anyway,
I could get all of these in hand and think they're 10 times better than what I think they are now. A lot depends on having it in hand, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, are these even real or are these like computer? I don't know.
I think they're real. Lenny was showing them on screen, so
that's true. I just realized how that sounded. Are these real?
But I know what you mean. Sometimes they show like the computer rendering of it before it's actually produced.
Good point. He did have it, and he was fiddling around with it.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe they'll make Cobra like the rival ninja clan. Maybe Cobra will be ninja now. Change their backstory entirely.
Cobra Commander's a ninja.
Exactly. Why not everybody else is? I mean,
just make everybody.
And, everybody.
He was a ninja in Retaliation, according to the toy line.
I know.
You didn't see him doing those martial arts moves in the movie?
Oh man, yeah, everyone's a ninja. Everybody. I know there's a couple others out there, but I'm drawing a blank. It's the Edge of G.I. Joe. I don't remember.
Oh, they really I was all into Ninja Force. I love Ninja Force.
Oh yeah. Bringing up Ninja Force. Where is he? I guess I don't have a. Doesn't this guy have like a ninja action? Didn't Lenny like pull him back and he like flipped or something?
I think that was him on the motorcycle. I think that was him. He was like spinning. Yeah.
Oh,
spinning on the motorcycle.
I thought he like flipped him or something. I was like, oh, Ninja Force, but maybe not. Yeah.
This image right here looks like it's based off of an animated series that was based off the real movie.
Yeah, see this is definitely logoed up on the bike and on the chest, and
like if they made a Snake Eyes, the animated series, that's what I could expect Storm Shadow to look like.
If this movie does well, I bet they do. Yeah, see here on his left arm, they've got the Arashikage.
Oh yeah, it's big. It's a big Arashikage logo.
It's his bicep. So I wonder.
I'm surprised it's not like all like full,
like Lenny with his shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm kidding. Lenny's good. So that's funny. So overall,
what do you think? I don't think you said. Do you think these are great?
Good, I like them. I pretty much like all of them. I like these guys right here for the playability. I think it looks like they have, the articulation at the hips and the knees and the shoulders and elbows. Doesn't look like they have anything at the wrist. And I'm thinking about agreeing with you about this, just the side to side with the head. Have you ever gotten a DC Spin Master figure? The little
say that again. You broke up a little bit. Gotten
the Spin Master DC superhero figures. They're like just under 4 inches.
Yes, I've gotten one of them for my son.
I classify that as almost the perfect 4-inch action figure, except for their waist doesn't move. They've got tons of articulation, and these make me think of just a 6-inch version of those.
That's a good point. I would probably agree with that.
Except for there's no thigh cut, but that's okay. Yeah, I think they're not going to make great pictures if you're somebody who takes pictures of your figures, unless you can Photoshop the heck out of them.
But these are targeted for the kids, so
I think they look fun. I'll say that. I think they look like they could be fun. The classified figures, I just like the look. They're, one thing, I know it's movie based, they do look like they have that realistic look to them, as opposed to PDD, Profit Director Destro, the outlandish guy. Here's a guilty little desire that I want, just so you know. And I actually contacted the guy who drew that PDD art. I was like, can you talk to Hasbro and make an animated series based around this guy? I would watch it. I want to know what happens in his world. That's my little secret right there. I want to know what happens in his world.
He's living his best life.
Oh man, watch him burn money and everything, dude. In that leopard outfit.
If he makes a cameo in this movie, it might be the best movie ever made.
I wouldn't rule that out. I mean, Diamond, what was it? Diamond just popped out with an exclusive statue of a repaint of that PDD.
Yeah, I just saw that.
PDD's getting more love right now than like ever before, ever. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, at the very end when we see Baroness walking off, you know, maybe in the shadows, there's this, you know, Destro there.
Leather. We live in a world where we have a Prophet, Director, Destro figure before we got
version 1 Storm Shadow.
Version
I went there. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know, any other like rock and roll.
Yeah, you could name just about anybody at this point. Yeah. General Hawk.
Hawk.
You know.
Falcon.
Flint. How's that?
Heavy duty. Flint.
Lady J. You know. I mean, really. Fun figure, but yeah, I get, you know, man. But yeah, I mean, these are great, I think.
Now you've got one image here that we haven't talked about yet, and that is the change of the movie release date.
Yeah, what do you think about that, dude?
Well, at first, I'm excited that the movie's coming out earlier for a couple reasons. The main one is that it shows the studio has confidence in the movie that it will perform well, because it's releasing during the summer months.
That's true.
Is when you release your big tentpole movies that you know are going to do well.
That's a great point.
I don't. After I thought about it, and I saw some people commenting, I realized that means the movie's going to come out before the figures come out.
Toys. Yeah. When did they come out? Like October, September?
I think it was August.
Was it August? Okay.
August 1st.
Oh, well.
Not too far.
About a week then.
Not too far. But I think you really want to start that stuff a week or two before, during all the promotion and the hype.
Mm-hmm. Better than Retaliation.
That is definitely true.
You know, what was it, like almost a year in advance that they would put those figures out because they delayed that thing? And
I saw some people commenting and saying, and blaming Hasbro, poor decision, poor marketing, blah, blah, blah. But they don't realize that this isn't Hasbro's decision to change the movie date. That's all the movie studio.
Paramount, yeah.
And you can change movie dates. We've seen over the past year. Movie dates change all the time now.
Oh man, right now, yeah, they're all over the place. Who knows when anything's going to come out?
Yeah, and I think Godzilla, the success of Godzilla versus Kong, has had other studios see, all right, now we can start putting these back in theaters, and we'll be able to make some profit. So that's, I think, a big factor in why they changed the date on the movie. But to change the release date of a toy line is to make it earlier is virtually impossible, because they've got these contracts with the retailers and stuff. Retailers aren't going to say, "Oh, okay, you can have this shelf space a month earlier than we planned," because they've already got other product in place. So,
well, this movie was supposed to be out sometime last year. I don't remember the date. Was it summer or
November?
November, fall. And so, you know, we know that they've been, like he said, they've been sitting on these things for a while. Do you think these have been done for a while? And do you think they were just waiting for the figures, waiting for a time where they could go to the stores and say, okay, we can put them out now? And
I think the movie product has been done for a long time, because they start that stuff once they have casting in place and the movie starts production. They're already starting with the toy production, because it takes so long to get that stuff produced. So I
what's
think they've,
over here?
yeah, I think they've been have a warehouse somewhere with all this stuff.
They've been sitting in a warehouse. I've
Sitting,
heard that
yeah.
story before. Ninja Commandos. Dude. Sorry, I pop up a randomness. So yeah, so that's it. May be really smart for them to put that movie out just before the figures, because you put the figures out and they might not sell well. I'm not going to talk about how well they'll sell, because something's been going on in GI Joe land for the last year and a half now, or a little over a year, where we can't find the figures. Like, do you ever see these figures on the shelf? Have you ever walked in and seen one?
I've seen. I saw a couple of the first wave, like Duke, Snake Eyes. I think I saw Destro, and then randomly, like at a GameStop, I'll see Gung Ho. I don't think I ever saw Cobra Commander, but I stopped looking a couple months ago because after repeated attempts to look and nothing, it gets really tiring and old.
It gets discouraging, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the fun's gone after a while. You go into Target after Target or Walmart after Walmart, and you don't see this stuff. It's just like you want to internally swear.
I've accepted it. Like, if I can't get it online, then I'm okay with not having it. If I can't easily acquire it for what I think is a reasonable price, then maybe I just don't need it.
Yeah. Were you surprised at all that the Major Blood leak didn't pop up today at all?
No, because I've had a feeling they were going to keep this movie-based, focus solely on the movie. I would have been surprised if they did show other things. Like if they had put Major Blood in the Snake Eyes movie line. For a second, I thought they were going to do that. Like how in for like Rise of Cobra and Pursuit of Cobra, they started having characters that were
Shipwreck and Blowtorch,
they were nowhere near the movie site at all.
All these variations of Viper and Neo Viper. Yeah, that's true. Agent Helix.
I think they're going to be doing probably another one of these FanFest Friday things, and that's where we'll see Major Blood and whatever other figures they have in the works.
Yeah, maybe that'll be in the next few weeks, because it seemed rather interesting that all this information about Major Blood was coming out the last couple days just ahead of this. That's kind of like what's happened in the past. We would get a reveal of a lot of the stuff that they're keeping secret.
Yeah, I'm expecting a FanFest Friday with that, and I've seen rumors. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not that he's going to be a Target exclusive.
Yeah, I've seen that.
A lot of people not too happy.
Target's a 6-letter word. Whatever word you want to come up with, 6 letters.
So yeah, I don't know, these figures here for the movie are available for pre-order today at Hasbro Pulse's website, but what I don't like is that they never say every place that they're going to be available, and we know that they're going to be available at other places, so then we end up having to go look. I tend to not use Hasbro Pulse because Hasbro Pulse gets it. If you order from Hasbro Pulse, you most likely will get it, but it's going to be after everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How often do you order from them? Because that's been my go-to this whole time, just to try to guarantee them.
I think I ordered the beginning of Classified from Hasbro Pulse, and then it took so long for me to get them. And so I have a YouTube channel, right? And I like to review these things. I try to get them as soon, and I ended up reviewing these figures like months after everybody else.
Yeah. And
that was so frustrating. So I've been...
And you get 10 views, right?
Yeah. Maybe 12, maybe 13.
Maybe 12. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's like, supposedly what Big Bad is already sending out Lady J's, from what I understand. A June figure.
I think I ordered Flint and Lady J from Big Bad.
I'm thinking about trying to do a pre-order now because, like, I still don't even have Zartan or Infantry from Pulse, and we're at what, April 9? And I don't remember.
I pre-ordered Infantry from Big Bad, and I got it. I ordered 3 of them, and I got them a while ago.
Man, I'm gonna have to jump ship and leave Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, that's why and even Big Bad will get it after. Like, I've seen people get them in the store, find them in the stores before.
I want to know those stores.
Yeah, I don't know what store, like what physical location it is, but
I can count on one hand, how many classified figures I've ever seen in a store. And I've done some traveling to look around for them. I found 1 Roblox version 1, 1 Scarlet, 1 Viper. And by the way,
you found a Viper.
Man, it was hilarious. Typically on a Tuesday, I'm in the Portland area of Oregon, and so I will drive up towards Seattle, or I'll go down towards middle of Oregon and Salem area just on Tuesdays and just hunt like through Targets and Walmarts. This was like in the evening. I got to some place up in Washington, walked down the aisle, no G.I. Joe, just like all the other times. Happened to notice there's a guy that was doing like restocking these repacks, just like restocking out on the shelf. I turned around, I was looking at Fortnite toys behind me, and I just happened to pay attention. He was walking behind me. When he left, I turned around and boom, he had just put a Viper up.
One.
You know what happened? Grab. Didn't even think about it. Grab. I was like, mine.
This was an employee of the store.
Yeah.
And he just put 1 up.
Yeah, it wasn't like an unboxing like a whole pack.
Yeah.
These were like things where maybe they'll find them hidden, or they will pull them somewhere, or maybe it's a return, or it's been somewhere. It was just the one they had.
But I like to meet the person that returned their Cobra Viper.
I actually think he accidentally found the manager stash, but that's just me. Like, hey, what's this? This guy go on the shelf. Oops.
Now
I grabbed mine.
Yeah, another employee goes back, where's my hidden figure?
Exactly. But yeah, those 3 and a Baroness.
You found a Baroness.
I found a Baroness. It was actually in a local Target. It was in the evening, not morning. That's when people like go crazy. Oh my goodness. I walked down the shelf, or the aisle. I was texting my War on Cobra Alliance people, because I would look for toys for them as well and mail them out if I can find something for them. I'm just walking down, expecting nothing on the shelf. I wasn't really looking, texting, and I look up, and it's just like, what the? and the only 2 Cobra Islands I ever found like that. But no, yeah, I found a Baroness, and I feel very lucky and fortunate, and I don't take her for granted. She's in a very nice, safe spot. I'd like to coat it in gold if I could, but that would ruin it.
That reminds me of one thing about this line that I was surprised with, that they did not do a figure with a motorcycle. I was expecting either something new or a repaint of the one we saw with Baroness, because I think we saw one of the very few things we saw about this movie was Snake Eyes riding a motorcycle. Or Henry Golding riding a motorcycle or something. So I was really expecting to see that.
Then I will tell you. I will probably give you an answer. Do you know why? We'll probably get a second wave of these figures. They may have like another set of movie figures, maybe.
Yeah, they may be holding that, and then after the movie, right after the movie comes out, they'll reveal the second wave or something.
I would wonder if there's any characters in the movie they're not telling us about that like might appear,
like Zartan.
Sure, yeah, somebody, and then like maybe they'll have like a second set of these.
Or Hard Master. Yeah, Hard Master's got to be in it.
Yeah, one of those masters, because there's a couple of them with Hard and
Soft
and Faceless, but or was that Faceless one made up? Maybe that was just Firefly making something up. I don't know, but yeah, there's a few of those guys. A few of the masters. But yeah, I agree. We need a Snake Eyes and a motorbike. The Ninja Lightning. Yeah.
With the Ninja Force logo on it.
Dude, with a modernized, realistic looking Ninja Force logo on left shoulder and right shoulder and on a knee.
And being on the chest right here.
Ooh, yeah. And on the backpack. And maybe a sword,
and
too.
on the top of the forehead.
I think we covered it all. All right. Well, it's almost an hour, so I should probably let you go. We're just going to talk now nonstop of random stuff. So I will let you go. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, yeah. Someone's in the chat. John says, motorcycles for the Dreadnoks. I want Dreadnoks.
I will be surprised if at some point we don't see that.
Oh, yeah. Well, they even, okay. You know, this could be fun. They did mention they want to do Dreadnoks in one of those fan first days.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be coming next year, I bet. My prediction, next year. All right. Anyway, so thank you for joining in.
Well, thanks for having me. It's been great.
Yeah. I've decided it's not as much fun to do reaction videos when it's just me reacting by myself. So, all right. Well, everyone who popped in to watch this, thank you for stopping by and watching. And I am about to click end broadcast any second now. Boom.